Hello everybody and welcome back to Rusty Acres. So harvest is in full swing. Before we continue with the combine though, I do just want to get the headland baled up and then we're going to continue with the worker following us, because then we just basically do two jobs in one go. It's just the best way of doing it. So I don't know at this stage if we're actually going to be clearing the headland bales before we do the rest of it. It just really depends where they land. With a round baler we can choose, but with the square baler we kind of have a choice, but yeah, they pretty much drop where they are. So, it looks like the first bale is going to be fresh clover. That doesn't matter though, because we can just put that straight into the trough for the cows. And yeah, then everything after that is going to be lovely straw. So I'm going to head up here. This is a pretty heavy baler. Takes a lot of horsepower to run, but I do like the dust. I think the dust looks really realistic. Right, so there is the first bale flying out the back, and yeah, as mentioned, that is a different crop type. And then we have these straw ones. Now I don't know at this stage whether or not we're going to turn these into straw pellets. We might do in the future, but I think probably, judging by the way the series is going at the moment, we're going to just sell them. And yeah, I'm actually looking to do Hofbergman next. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. Many people have recommended it. They keep saying, oh, can you please check out this map, and I never really have the opportunity to do it because I'm always in the middle of another series. But now we kind of are in the right position to change to Hofbergman. So I've not played the map. I vaguely remember playing it years ago on a previous version. I'm sure it's been around for many years, but obviously improved massively over the years. That's what I'm told anyway. So yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of a treat, Hofbergman. It does sound extremely good. So yeah, I'm just going to do this really quickly. As we have plenty of baling to do, we don't need to watch this all in real time. Right, so as you can see we have plenty of bales, and we're definitely going to have to get an auto stacker to get these cleared up, but it doesn't matter because we'll buy it outright and then we'll just sell it again afterwards, so we'll probably only lose £500, nothing substantial. And yes, I am going to clear the field first because, especially over the far side there, all of those bales are exactly where we need to turn. So these ones here aren't a problem, we don't have to clear these, but definitely the ones over there. So I'm just going to put this baler here. Just wondering if we could use a different tractor, maybe the other fence. Now I did actually run a vote on this tractor in the previous episode. The question was, should we sell it? And the answer was yes. So we're going to use it today and then we're going to sell it. Although we are going to be selling most things, or unless we just transfer everything. We could sell everything, or we could just have exactly the same equipment when we start Hofbergman. We'll have to see. I'll have to do another vote on it. So yeah, let's just take a look at these carrots. They look fantastic. They look ready. They look so lush and delicious. Yes, it does. It says growth remove top, so it is ready. And we have perfect nitrogen and OK pH. 0% weeds, so that's fantastic. That's very good. I'm going to pressure wash this tractor. I could just drive it through the river. No, I'm going to pressure wash it. I'm going to do it at the store. I'm going to sort of role play it. Shall we say £10? £10 to get it cleaned. Now you can probably have, I don't know, £20? We'll say 20. You would not have thought it was the same tractor. Doesn't that look better? Obviously we have a bit of weathering here and there, but that just makes it look good. So let's take a look. We need to be in baling technology. The trailer which we have possibly does auto stack, but it's not like a true auto stacker. It's a bit of a cheat. Because it's just teleporting to the trailer bed. So we do need to get a proper stacker. Oh, I do like these. Do we have a front 3-point linkage? Yes, we do. So we'll get one of those, just because it looks good. It might be useful to push the bales round. Let's go with Fent Classic. I think that is the colour we have. And yeah, as for the auto stacker, I'm guessing the RQSyn is going to be the one for us. I don't have the Anderson pack installed. I did do, but not anymore. I will probably have to get it back in again. So yeah, we'll just go with the RQSyn. Get that purchased. There we go. And as I said, we'll just sell it again afterwards. It'll probably be less than £1,000 that we actually spend on this. We're not running seasons, so we can't return it for the same price straight away. It's going to deduct something. That's pretty tight. I should have put this on first. Right. Nope. Yes, there we go. I think it suits it. Very nice. So, yeah, we'll just get those cleared, and then I can continue harvesting. The harvest is not going to take very long. It's a pretty big combine. We have a huge lorry parked at the side of the field, so we'll just have to take it all in one go. I think it probably will all fit, although I can't guarantee it. It's a pretty good crop. And yes, I think I need to make a decision on what we're going to do with the bales. I would say, because we're going to be really busy with the carrot harvest next, let's just sell them. I don't think we really need them. We could give some to the cows, but yeah, the majority do need to be sold. Okay, so here we are. We're in full swing, picking them up. It's not even really these further away ones, it's the ones closest to the crop that are in the way. But yeah, clearing these is just... clearing the whole lot is the best thing to do. That is actually up, isn't it? That is up. Wow, that's still quite low, but I guess it has to be to push them round. Okay. And before we get the ones on the edge, we're going to go to the top to make sure we can fit all those ones on. I'm sure there will be space, because that's exactly half, and it's probably not exactly half again. I didn't mean to pick one up. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, there's space. It's fine. Just get these. I really hope the price is currently good. But we don't want to sell too many too soon. Right, so these two. And then that's all the important ones taken out of the way. Yeah, okay, so whatever else we can fit on. Ooh, don't go through there. One more. Brilliant, okay. So we're fully loaded. Now we can leave this here. It's a good setup. And yeah, we're going to put the baler on the follow me course behind the combine. And this isn't actually going to take very long. It's not a huge field. Well, I say it kind of contradicts myself. It is a big field, but it isn't gigantic. Obviously you couldn't get much bigger. Okay, there we go. So that's following. Oh, actually no, make sure it's switched on first. It does help. There we go. Now I'm going to be in the combine, getting this done. Make sure we're dropping the straw in a swath. Yep. Okay, this is very good. Make sure that starts picking up instead of just driving over it. I have a few more pieces just to clear up. Okay, the baler is working fine. That's interesting, yeah, there's not much dust, is there, from this combine? Maybe that's just because of the way it works. It is the twin screw. And I couldn't believe it when I read the description. when it said it was 90s. I thought it was like a brand new design. Shows what I know. It does seem to be quite advanced. It looks like for every pass of the field we get 3 bales, which is very decent. This is a very good crop. Well, it just goes to show this field is absolutely packed full of bales, and yeah, loads more to come. I'm just trying to keep this as neat as possible. I think I have missed a tiny piece just over there, like the odd plant. There's not much at all, but I'll try and get everything. As I said, the more money we make, the more money we're going to have at the beginning of Hofbergman, because I am essentially just transferring everything. The animals, including all their food, all the machines. If we decide to do that, we might just decide to have the money. I will do a vote. The thing I quite like about just selling the machines is you get a fresh start. You can choose your machines again. Obviously we could just sell them, but yeah, it just sort of saves the hassle. But like I said, we'll definitely have a vote so that we can all decide, have a majority vote. It's going very well. So yeah, I'm going to continue. We'll get everything finished off. The combine isn't filling up super quickly, but it does have an extremely large tank, so that's the reason why. We still have 18,000 litres so far of Tritico, and that is not including the headland. Well, there we go, we are full. So we better get the lorry over there. Yeah, so I've got a few little areas to come back to, just to really tidy up. But we did almost fit it into one combine load, the area that we've done today. The question is, will it all fit into one lorry trailer? I think it will do, yeah. Because this is a huge trailer. We'll actually back into there. There we go. And then we can finish off. Then continue selling bales. So yeah, the current price for straw, let's take a look. £129, the price is not moving over at Rusty Bales. I think that's actually our own farmyard, if I'm not mistaken. It should be over here. Oh no, it's not. We do have, oh, it's Maple Barn. So it's a little bit further than just going to our own farmyard, but that's still absolutely fine. It's still filling up. So yeah, we'll just sell everything straight off the field because there's just no point in waiting. There's nothing to wait for. And I think £129 is actually a fairly standard price anyway, or maybe above average. It's not too bad. It would be a different story if we were trying to sell soybean bales or cornstalk bales or anything like that, canola bales, using straw meal. That's extremely expensive. They're extravagant. A great way to make fast money. So, yep, the first 16 bales is going to really add up the money we make from bales. So I think it's going to be easier to go through this way. Then we're back straight into there rather than messing around. Just about make it around the corner. Wasn't a great approach. And yeah, we can start the process of unloading them. We're going to be doing this many times, but for great reward. Pretty good, £8,259. I definitely can't grumble at that. How many bales have we made today anyway? 53, just in this session. Well, that is, yeah, that's the total for that field so far, but we have more to come. Need to wait for that to go up. Come on, go up, there we go. Good. So yeah, we'll take it back to the farm, back to the field, and then just complete that final piece. I really hope the price is good for Tridical. Let's take a look. It's going to be somewhere here. There it is. The price is still increasing. Rusty Stalls, so it's the same complex. 1,129. Oh, it's just stopped increasing. That was good timing. So that is the peak. That is good to know. Very good to know. Okay, my baling person has been waiting for quite some time. Yeah, so the sooner we sell this the better, before it starts to decrease again. Just a case of going back up again and then doing the small amount of tidying up I mentioned. There we go. Right, so I'm still getting loads of people begging me to tell them when Survivor Roleplay is going to return. I did actually do an episode about this. I was doing a bit of a talking point, and my plan is to bring Survivor Roleplay back for a whole new series in FS22, probably not before, and it's most likely going to be set in the 1990s. So, not that long ago, fairly recent. The reason why I have decided the 1990s is because we can then bring back characters like Dennis, a younger Dennis, although probably still as grumpy. Blimey! And we can also, hopefully, have some 1990s tractors, because by the look of it, Giants are actually putting some 90s tractors into the game as standard. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's more of a question of, I suppose, how many, but it would be nice to have 80s, 70s and 60s tractors. Well, the 60s would be nice, but it's not vital, but yeah, obviously it'd be nice. And even older. Right, let's just go and get that first. Makes more sense. Taking my baling person on a bit of a tour around the field. I'm saying baling person because I haven't actually seen the NPC. I'm not too sure if it's a man or a woman. Looks like a man from here. Okay, so yeah, just a tiny piece over here. This is probably like 1 litre. We currently have 2,648. And after harvesting this, we have 2,650, as it was 2 litres. Makes it worthwhile. Right, so the field is now officially completed. Let's just swerve between all these bales. And yeah, we have another 2,650 litres to put into the trailer. Why did I put that in? I didn't mean to press that button. Right, that should only take a few seconds to unload. We'll stop the bale. Oh, there is another tiny piece there, look, but it doesn't really matter. We've got the majority. Brilliant. Okay, so now I can put that in. Park the combine over at the side of the field, out of the way. Put it here. And we'll go and sell our crop. As we know, it's good. 56,679. That sounds very good. I'm going to be very interested to see how much we're going to make here. It's going to be impressive. It is, however, potentially going to be a bit of a job reversing into here. I just have to watch the trailer. And yeah, it's not really, let me just rethink this, being silly. We have this huge area to have a much wider swing. There we go. Much easier. Then we just have to watch the trailer tipping, because otherwise it's going to go through the roof. Like the price. If we can do it from here, that's great. So we were on 66,000 and something. We're going to be way over 100. That's good. 130,000. So that was £64,040. That is really good. And now we have all the bales. Loads and loads of bales to bring in as well. So yeah, we'll get back into the fence. I will take this lorry back to the farm. Park it in the trailer park. I think that's in. Yep. Okay. So, here we go. I'm going to pick up the majority, and then we'll jump back into the baling tractor and pick up any bits that have been missed. Unless, of course, we're way off getting another bale, in which case there wouldn't be much point, because there won't be any more baling in this series. We can't bale the carrots, so yeah. Oh, don't pick that one up. We'll leave that for now. I'm sure the cows will be very happy to receive that one. Two together, that's where I unloaded. Yeah, so it's going to be many loads. Many expensive loads. We're currently on 130. We've already made about 8,500 from bales. Let's see what we end up with. I don't think it's going to be quite enough to get another 100%. We're on 84%. But yeah, it's not bad. We've done pretty well. 86%. So I'm just going to unload those there. And we'll take this back to the farm. And then we can pick up the final bales. They should all fit onto the final load. Can't see any reason why they wouldn't do. But we were on, was it 130? And now we're on 147. We're doing well. And we still have the auto stacker to sell afterwards. Which I think we can probably do from this workshop. We'd have to take it back to the store. Okay, yeah, we'll put it into there. Got a snug fit. That's good, that's in. And here we go. Yes, I wouldn't have wanted to do this without the auto stacker. It's the sort of field which just wants to be cleared quickly. I do enjoy using the telehandlers and front loaders, despite not being very good at bale stacking. But it sort of has to have the right feel to it, if you know what I mean. Ideally Heston bales, and ideally a fairly small field. That's what I'm talking about. I just find these kind of bales pretty hard to load. I do enjoy the Hestons. There's a bit more straw up here, but it probably wasn't enough to actually get it to 100%. That's the thing about FS19, the view distance is pretty bad. I've got my graphics maxed out as far as I'm aware. I selected, does it call it ultra or just very high? Whatever it is, I set it as the highest. Okay, brilliant. 9 bales. And then, yeah, we do still have the one over there. But we'll leave that. Leave it for another day. We're just going to watch that on the left hand side. $152,000. Well, that was worthwhile. Now the next thing I want to do is just to see how much money we have lost on the auto stacker. We'll do everything we can do to get the best price. So obviously not just doing it from the menu. It's easier, but yeah, you do lose money. And we'll repair it if necessary. So, 61,928, £27 to repair, 61,959. So we'll just say 62 for simplicity. And to buy that new, it was, where was it? 70. Okay, so yeah, a few thousand. But we've had a lot of use out of it. Well, not loads, but it's been useful, put it that way. Would it have been cheaper to rent? Because I've been trying not to rent. I get criticised quite a bit for it. Yes. Yes, it would have been cheaper to rent. Not to worry, it doesn't matter. That's fine. So yeah, we have still done very well. Can't grumble. We now have £214,000. Very, very good. So the one thing I want to do next is just take a look at the price for the carrot harvester. Does it come into beat technology? Nope. I forget which category that comes under. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so the carrots, we can rent it now because, yeah, it's going to be just like now in the next episode. No in-game time is going to elapse. So this is what we're going to be using. We'll take it over to the field. And it actually, except for the carting, it shouldn't take that long to harvest the carrots because this thing is massive. Yeah, the carting is going to be a bit more troublesome, but I'm going to set up quite a few tractors and trailers. And the lorry. But we'll probably have the lorry and one of the trailer. We'll see how we go. Because my plan is just to sell it all in one go. Let's just find carrots on the list. Okay, so it's... the best price is declining. 397, that's unfortunate. But grain sales, 371 and increasing. So maybe by the time we have the first trailer ready, or maybe all the trailers, because like I said, I want to just harvest it all in one go, and then just sell it all in one go. Maybe by then, the price will be above the current best price. Now, I think we can possibly go right out of here. Yes, we can do. It just depends if this will actually fit through the gate. There is a fairly tight... it's not really a gate, it's a barrier. A tight barrier over here. We'll try it. If we put the beacons on, we might fit. Yeah, I'm just being an idiot there. Okay, so this is the road. It splits one side into the farmyard. It would have been nice to have this farm. It is quite a nice farm. But sadly, we don't have time for everything. We did at least buy the island farm. Yeah, that's quite a narrow gateway, but I'm not sure if it has a collision. It's not really designed for this thing. There we go. Yeah, and then the field is just over there. Here we are. So we will start at the edge. Oh look, the field grass has gone really brown. Trying to drive in the crop too much. Really does destroy it. Yep, so this is where we can begin. Next time. Look forward to it. Stay tuned. And then, yeah, I think the next episode is actually going to be the final episode. But just look at the width of that. It's really decent, and it's a lovely looking crop. It's going to be good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.